This is 5 on your side at 4. Focused on you.
Now at 4, a violent end to the holiday across the St. Louis metro. 14 people shot while celebrating the 4th. This afternoon, police in St. Louis and St. Louis County now investigating mass shootings overnight. Thank you for joining us. I'm Brent Solomon. Kay Quinn has the day off. We begin in North St. Louis County, where 2 separate shootings left 2 men dead and 5 others hurt. They happened at separate events where people gathered to watch 4th of July fireworks. And 5 on your side's Megan Kernan is joining us now in the newsroom with more. Megan, what have you been able to learn about this?
Well, Brent, both shootings happened at neighborhood fireworks shows where police say many were gathered. They happened less than an hour apart from each other. And the second event ended with a mass shooting. St. Louis County Police say the first shooting happened around 10:30 last night on Valley Drive in Glasgow Village. North County precinct officers say a man was gunned down as he attended a fireworks gathering. He later died at the hospital. More than 30 minutes later, 6 people were shot along Lakeview Avenue in Spanish Lake, about 3 miles from Valley Drive. Police believe there was more than one shooter. 1 man was killed. 2 of the people injured are in critical condition, while 3 others have minor injuries. County police do not believe the 2 shootings are connected. Sergeant Tracy Panis says many rounds were being fired off at the second party with children around.
There were a lot of people that attended both of these fireworks displays. Again, these were neighborhood parties that were being held for 4th of July. A lot of fireworks. There were a lot of children there, a lot of people there. It's a blessing that more people were not struck by any of the bullets that were flying. But again, we're going to focus on trying to catch the individuals who are responsible for this, and our detectives are going to work tirelessly until that occurs.
Right now, nobody is in custody. That's why Sergeant Panis is looking for more people to come forward with any information about both of these shootings. If you want to remain anonymous and potentially receive a reward, you can call Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS. Tonight at 6, a neighbor in Spanish Lake describes the peaceful fireworks that was followed by sudden gunfire.
Right, some scary moments there, Megan, thank you. Now to St. Louis City, where gunfire hit 7 people downtown. It was right before the big fireworks show. The victims include a 13-year-old, 3 18-year-olds, a 20-year-old, and 2 23-year-olds. Multiple businesses are damaged. 5 on your side first learned about this shooting through emails from you and from sources who were near the scene. Police didn't issue an incident summary on that mass shooting until about noon today. They tell us it's because it took some time to connect the dots. SLMPD spokesperson telling us, quote, a shooting resulting in 7 people being injured would have qualified for a real-time alert. But officers did not know for several hours that the shooting may stem from that one particular incident. Right now, police are working to learn more about an early morning crash that killed 1 person and left several others hurt. It happened around 1:45 on West Florissant Avenue. Officers say a car was trying to turn left when another car hit it. An unidentified man and a 17-year-old girl had to go to the hospital, and that's where one of them died. Officials are still investigating. Well, it's now fair season, in case you didn't know, right here in the Bi-State. And right now, the Warren County Fair is underway in Warrenton. That's where meteorologist Scott Connell joins us live. He's not working, he's having fun. That's my story. I'm sticking to it, Scott.
That's right, and you should, Brent, because we are going to have fun out here tonight for sure. The Warren County Fair's been going on this week, and tonight, tomorrow night, kind of the culmination of everything. You see behind me, they've got the tractor pull track field here ready, the grandstand. We've also got the livestock. You know, it's just a typical county fair, and of course, there's food, which we're going to explore that in just a little bit. And the weather is incredible. We have moved the rain out, the sun is out, drier air is pushing in, and we're just in for a beautiful evening around St. Louis. Take a look at what it looks like down in Arnold right now. You have a mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky at this point. We've been looking at that through the course of the day today. Just these scattered clouds kind of drifting through the area, and that's been about it. So as we kind of go forward here through the evening hours, our anticipation is that we will see what clouds are out there kind of fade away. So we're excited about that. Temperatures have been warm, yes, mid-80s for most of us right here in Morganton, coming in with 83 degrees this hour. And as we head through the evening hours, those temperatures will be incredibly comfortable, dropping back into the 70s this evening. Eventually, overnight, we settle back into the 60s, so you can't get much better than that. And listen, it is going to be a really nice weekend around the St. Louis area. We're done with the rain. We get a chance to dry out now through Sunday. Yes, it warms up a bit on Sunday, but overall, good-looking weather ahead for this weekend. We'll see you back out here live in Warrenton in just a few minutes.
All right, bring me back some elephant ears. Scott, thanks. This week, the Supreme Court ruled former President Trump has some immunity in the federal case against him for trying to overturn the 2020 election. So just what is that precedent? Casey Decker with our Verify National team breaks down what we know.
In the most anticipated ruling of the year, the Supreme Court decided Donald Trump has some immunity from criminal prosecution for official actions he took as president. The 6-3 ruling complicates the ongoing case against Trump for his actions to overturn the results of the 2020 election. Critics of the ruling, including President Biden, argued it turns presidents into kings who are above the law. We got numerous questions from viewers about the ruling. Viola wanted to know, does the decision also give immunity to President Biden? Donna asked, does it give the president unlimited powers? For instance, could he postpone the election or bring back Roe v. Wade? And many people wondered about a hypothetical that was brought up repeatedly during oral arguments in the case. Is the president now allowed to order the military to assassinate his political opponents? So let's verify with these sources. First, does the decision give immunity to President Biden? Yes, it applies to all presidents. The ruling says, quote, presidential power entitles a former president to immunity from criminal prosecution for actions within his constitutional authority. Second, could the president now postpone the election or bring back Roe v. Wade? No. Giving the president immunity from criminal prosecution isn't the same thing as giving him unlimited new constitutional powers. Currently, most of the power for deciding abortion laws and running elections is held by states. If the president tried to order states to change the election date or allow abortion, there's nothing in this ruling that says they'd have to listen to him. And a president can't just declare new federal laws. Congress still controls that process. And our final question, can the president now order the military to assassinate his political opponents? After all, he is commander-in-chief. Military action is within his official duties. But legally speaking, this question remains unclear. Justice Sonia Sotomayor argued in her dissent the ruling means exactly that. Quote, if the president orders the Navy's SEAL Team 6 to assassinate a political rival, immune. Organizes a military coup to hold on to power, immune. But in his ruling, Chief Justice John Roberts said that dissent, quote, strikes a tone of chilling doom that is wholly disproportionate to what the court actually does today. Ultimately, the courts will have to decide on a case-by-case basis what specific presidential actions are protected by immunity. With your Verify, I'm Casey Decker.
As always, we welcome your Verify ideas. Email us at verify@ksdk.com. Still much more ahead, looking to the youth to help solve gun violence. How the mayor is hoping to address the growing problem. Illinois students will see some changes next spring. The latest on testing requirements for high schoolers.